Thank you, Dr. Jenna, for everything. So my name's Leslie, I'm from Staffordshire, which is in between Manchester and Birmingham. I got in touch with What Clinic because I was looking for breast implants originally. And What Clinics got me in touch with 5 clinics in Istanbul. Ebru came into contact with me straight away and I sent my photographs off. And then I was recommended by the doctor to have an uplift with an implant because I'd had a previous uplift and my breast had started to sag from that uplift a few years ago. So that needed correcting first before I had the implant. So we got in touch through WhatsApp. I sent my information off. There was a few questions asked about, my health, my weight, previous surgeries. The information came straight back with a price, all the details about what would happen. So arranging my own flights, but once I landed, there was somebody to collect me straight from the airport, take me to my hotel, collect me from my hotel, take me to my clinic for my appointments, and then straight to the hospital for the surgery, which was fantastic. The staff at the hospital were brilliant. The information was great. Actually, the surgery, when I woke up from surgery, was very painless and has been painless ever since. The pain management is brilliant. I've actually come off, I'm day 4 and I'm not taking any painkillers now because I feel fantastic. I feel better than I did before. I was originally really nervous about getting in touch because it's on WhatsApp and you don't really know who you're talking to. I just trusted What Clinic because they're in touch with lots of different surgeons and clinics. So I wasn't really sure what to expect. It did feel like a big risk on WhatsApp because you're not meeting anybody. You can do face-to-face consultations. I chose not to. I wanted to not do the consultation on WhatsApp. I wanted to come across to Istanbul and speak to the surgeon, which I did on the day. We discussed all the options, what kind of look I was going for, what my expectations were, what sizes I wanted, where the implant would be placed, what type of implant to be used, how long it would take, what to expect afterwards. So by the time I went into surgery, I knew almost everything. All my questions were answered. I couldn't think of any more questions to ask. It's all gone perfect. I love Istanbul. I've had a holiday out of it. Yeah, it's great. All the staff have been perfect. The staff at the clinic were fabulous. Everybody arrived on time, which is not normal for the UK. So yeah, the service was 10 out of 10. I think the system would be roughly the same where you would have a consultation, discuss your options, but then you wouldn't hear from the surgeon until the day of surgery again. So for me to speak to the surgeon in Istanbul on the day, I knew before I went in I could ask all of my questions just before I went in, which was perfect. I'd have to arrange everything, so it would be very similar in that you would get a night in hospital and then go back home, but I wouldn't have the nice weather. I needed the relaxation and the sunshine after and to be in a different place and just really enjoy Turkey. Thank you, Dr. Jenna, for everything.